27, it wants us to simplify this. Well, if we write it out, it says -3 times into the fourth, which is n, times 2 into the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what do we have? Well, -3 times +2 is -6. How many n's you see there? I see 9. So it's -6 times into the ninth. This is a fraction, so things are going to cross out. But again, I'm going to think what it means and write out what it means. It says 6, and then it says c times itself 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And d 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the bottom, I have what? A 3, C, 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 and then how many d's? 4. So let's see what crosses out. First of all, 6 and 3 both can be divided by 3. That becomes a 2 and a 1. Those c's, they're the same number, so they cross out to become 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 7 divided by 7, 1. These are going to become 1s here. This d and that d will go. Basically, 4 up top will go out with a 4 in the bottom. What are we left with? Well, you're only left with the number 1 in the bottom. Anything divided by 1 is itself. So it's just whatever's left up top. I got the number 2. How many c's you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C to the 6. How many d's? D to the second. That's what we're left with. There's the answer. 29. 29 is a little bit harder. Okay, we got to deal with some negative exponents. And this one is sort of pretty difficult, actually. And this is all for real SOL. So it wants us to square that 3x to the -3rd. So it's basically we have a 3x to the -3rd times another 3x to the -3rd. Then we're multiplying by a -1 and an x to the -5. That's what it has here. Now, so we've written out, we've taken care of squaring something, because if you square anything in parentheses, it's simply saying, hey, multiply me by myself. Now we need to clean it up. What do negative exponents mean? As soon as I see negative exponents, I know I'm writing a fraction bar, because it means, hey, I need to move to the bottom. So this needs to move to the bottom. There, moved him. This guy needs to move to the bottom. Boom, moved him. This guy needs to move to the bottom. Moved him. Up top, I have my 3. I have my other 3, and I have my number -1. Now, we can write out all these x's, but I think we're going to be able to try and cheat a little bit here. 3 times 3 is 9 times -1 is -9. We have 3 x's. I see another 3 x's and then 5 x's. So if you have 3 of them, and another 3 of them, looks like we didn't cheat after all. And 5 of them, how many do we have? I see 11, so x to the 11th. So the answer is -9 divided by x to the 11th.